Who's ready to prince? I'm ready to go on in. Let me tell you what's going to happen on day 48. Feeling great. Number one goal is still to finish school. But we have some theories. The first key is in room 46. The second key is in the vault, which we found. The third key is high above with the clocks. I think it's in the den, and I think I need the electromagnet. The fourth key is deep below the docks. Already found that. Fifth key is with a king in his throne. Not sure what that is, but maybe it's in that room with all the busts. Sixth key is at a station placed by one of your own. I'm thinking that this has something to do with this story of, I don't know, maybe it's Marigold, maybe it has something to do with the clue book, but I feel like this prince was the Red Prince, and I've come back to the estate. That's my understanding of myself. And so it makes me think, ooh, what if one of my fellow red guys did that? And it makes me think that could have something to do with the car. It's very interesting. The car kind of has a multi-phased thing where you need the keys to the garage, and then you further need to get the power on to open the garage, and maybe there's something out there. Could be super cool. Trading post, shelter. Did I find this key? I don't remember if I did. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm really interested in this sixth key. Now, the seventh key, I think I understand. I need to draft the music room when I'm at the 9th rank, and the major key will be that key. Oh, that was the little plinth that it was on. You know, I'm not going to overwhelm myself with too many options right now. I'm just going to keep it focused. Whit writes, do you prefer to do the outer room at the start of every day? Yeah, because right now, my number one goal is to find the end of the classrooms. It's my number one goal. I think this is full as well. Yeah. Oh my god. My suite, my favorite, the parlor room, every time. My favorite room in this entire game. Oh yeah, by the way. First key in the back room, second key is in the vault. We already got that. Third key is what I believe in the den. It's high above the clocks. So it's the clock room. Fourth is in the docks down below. Already found that. Fifth is King on the Throne. Might want to reread that. Sixth is at a station planted by one of your own. Seventh, that's the music room at the end. And the eighth is, I believe, the gallery. We've already solved it, has the eighth key, but I almost want to reread it because I think what happened is I went, aha, I have the eighth key, cool, and then I wrote it out of my mind, but I realized I haven't figured out what to do with the eighth key. This box contains the gems. Love that kind of statement. All statements that contain the word gems are false. This box is not empty. Aha. Let's assume this is true. This box contains gems. So if this is true, this has to be false. This box is not empty. That's false, because we know the gems are in here. So if this says false, all statements that contain the word gems are false. Oh, negations of this. What if this is true? All statements that contain the word gems are false. Okay, so here's where immediately there's a bit of a pain point. I'm going to work through this, but there's a bit of a pain point here, which is, does this statement count as a statement that contains the word gems? That's an interesting question, right? What I'm going to do is I'm first going to say that this statement contains the word gems. This is, I think, the most reasonable starting point for evaluation here. So, all statements that contain the word gems are false. What if this statement is true? Then immediately you have a contradiction with itself, right? Let's just go down this branch, forget the other branches we're going down. If this statement is true, it immediately contradicts itself. What if this statement is false? If it were false, that would mean that not all statements that contain the word gems are false. Not all of them. So I think this one has to be false. Not all statements that contain the word gems are false. This is a negation thing where the negation of all isn't none. The negation of all is not all, or in reverse, at least one. So it means at least one is true. At least one statement that contains the word gem is true. So if this is false and this is false and this is true, that's fine. That works completely fine. So what if this is just straight up a false statement? None of these that contain the word gems are true. That's what the contradiction is. So let's say that this is false and this is false, right? We hit a contradiction. This is false and this is false, we hit a contradiction. Because now all the statements that contain the word gems are false. So it can't be that this is false and this is false and this is true. This can't be true because this would contradict itself. So this one has to be false, and therefore this one has to be true. My favorite room in any game. Commissary, hallway. I kind of like an early commissary. Still have 100% win rate on those. Never going to stop bragging. Rigid blocks. Okay, so shovel would be good, because if I can get a shovel, and I can get the broken lever, and I check the battery in, so we can get that. And I'll just get all the gems I can handle. Dining room is ideal for a meandering clown like myself. And, by the way, everyone has been very well behaved, but I just want to remind you that we are a spoiler-free stream. Even if I'm verbalizing aloud, what about this? What about this? I wonder how this works. I wonder how that works. I am just thinking aloud. Don't want any spoilers. You've all been so sweet. And I think I've not even really been spoiled at all, I want to say. Observatory is 1000% a thing that I want to do. Nook is really good with 2 keys. I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk it. Yeah. Everything's 50% off today. Let's go! I'm a very wealthy boy. Set sail for fail. Security. Do I really need security? Hallway. Probably not a chapel, I guess. I don't want to start burning stuff. I mean, hallway does go north. I guess I'll just get the hallway. Any pickups for your pal Shondo? Looks like the answer is no. So, this does seem like a really good choice. We already kind of have like a snake path. We already have the dining room open. Yeah, I'm going to do this. This also gives us 1 bonus gem. And this is number 8. Forever Anonymous X. So the letters is something that I want to go back and read at a later date. Yeah, March of the Count. This one took me a moment to understand, but I saw Brit solve this, so that kind of helped. So March of the Counts, 03, and how many counts are in here? You can count the busts, and then that created a date of, I believe, March 3rd or March 4th or something like that. All right. So if we get to security, we can find out how much other things are here. I think I am going to open this first and just kind of see where we're at. I actually, Terrace could be really helpful because I can just start drafting a lot of green rooms. But I'm tempted to go for the storeroom to just get a guaranteed key. That's the thing that I'm most worried about, is running out of keys. Captain Dax's fire call. Britt solved another one that's driving you mad. No, I still haven't solved that one. And I am going crazy. Britt was in a room. She's like, I'm going to try to solve this safe. And I was like, all right. And then I just pulled out my phone and started watching nonsense. Did my hardest not to look up. Then she goes, got it. And I went, what? She's like, yeah, no, I got it. It's like, yeah, no, it was really weird. I just had a random thought and tried it, and it worked. And then I spent an hour suffering looking at that safe and not being able to figure it out. But yeah, that was in the drafting room. Little did you know she tried all 10,000 combinations? That does not sound like my wife at all. That sounds like me. I'm someone who's like, great news, I can brute force it. Alright, so I'm going to waste a step going in here because I do want the money, honey. I don't think... I mean... It's so cheap. Do I actually want to buy a bunch of gems? Yeah, I think it's a good use of cash. Hey, look, someone sprayed! Oh, I'd love to see it. Thank you, Phantom Berries. Thank you warmly. Kitchen with food for sale, huh? I mean, we're kind of getting a little stocked up here. Everything's 50% off today. That's pretty damn good. I'm buying off, man. We're getting huge. We're going to do so much traversing today. Courtyard is a really good one. Nook is also insane here, but Courtyard is, I think, what I want to do. No, this doesn't give any more entrances. I'm going to do Nook. I'm going to do Nook. This gives us 2 keys. We're not on a classroom run, so we actually have a lot of opportunity to, like... This is a good spot for a courtyard. Finally. Some doit. Alright, not exactly what we need. Oh my god, dice are so good. Oh my god, dice is exactly what your pal Day9 wants. Alright, we're going into the corner here. Boop. Okay, so we don't get the music room. Yes, we do not get the music room. I'm not yet ready to redraw because we're so just tucked back, but the guest room feels like it always has an item on the far table. I don't know if this is true, but it feels like it always does. Let me go to this. Alright. This game makes my brain feel so good. Walk-in closet, huh? So I could go for the walk-in closet, which on one hand is a huge risk, but also I have rerolls, keys, gems. I have everything I need to make sure that this path is okay. So I'm going to do this. Key card. Oh my god, yes. And where's my other item? Look, I have this. I can look at you up close and personal. Oh, she plucks her eyebrows, just like Day9. Aha. Oh, yo, that's sick. Okay, so we're going to work our way back down to the entrance hall. All right, this is the perfect place to put the spare room. Yeah, we're doing blueprints for the rest of the year. RTS Games is 2026. The den, huh? Bedroom is probably a reasonable option here. I know it goes into a semi-dead end, but then that is going to... I'd rather be entering here into this void than here. So I will get the bedroom. I'm so much better at managing my resources in this game now that I've played it for however many billions of hours. Sleep mask! Hey, look, there's +2 and +5. Hey. I need to work my way all the way back there. Okay. Okay. We redraw. Okay. Okay. Oh! I'm Day9. Oh my god, I'm gonna get the Armory because everything's 50% off today. Everything's 50% off today. Dude, let's go, man. Only on Day9 TV do we get so hyped about a puzzle game. Once per day. Drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. No. This is the one that I'm not sure about yet. Where is a fuse to be ignited? All these are fine. I'm sorry. Am I the most powerful gamer of all time? I am. Dark 77778 says I can never get one particular item from the armory. Let me just call you out as being the perfect example of an amazing comment with no spoilers. That's so good. That's so good. I've hit the armory multiple times. I've already explicitly commented on it having different items in there. It's so good. Den or terrace? I keep running low on gems and keys. We also have a shovel, which makes the green rooms a little bit more amenable to me. I've never been out here. Can I even go there? I feel like I can go there. I love my terrace in this spot. Okay. So this is the room that I want to be the most thoughtful about. Holy shit. This is like the best cloister room of all time. We do want to get a workshop, but I think cloister is just ideal for us. So I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to go into here yet. I'm going to come back this way, and we're going to try to open up this room and see if we can get some really useful room like a breaker box. So let me think about my goals. So a garage, which would need to be at the far west, we need the keys, we would need... Part of me wants to just do bedroom closet and try to make sure that we can try to get the 7th key on this run. That's I think, what I'm going to set my heart to. Well, those are still useful. So I think it's here and here. See, by the way, notice that it didn't show anything when you hover over. That's really interesting. That's a great way to hold a secret. Is that maybe a key right up there? Dark says, ooh, if you on tour and give talks, what's in your green room rider, Day9? So, here's a really, maybe this is an embarrassing celebrity thing to say. I never knew if it was rider, R-I-D-E-R, or writer, W-R-I-T-E-R. And rather than just figure it out quietly, I'm just announcing it publicly. Interesting. Now, master bedroom, I do have my magnifying glass. And I recall there being something in here that I had not yet read with magnification. I am 80% certain my brain is melting it with the Queen's bedroom. Okay. To my encouraging uncle who opened many doors for me. Forever grateful, Mary. They made me change the ending, of course, as you predicted. Probably marigold. Choo-choo! Is that me? Anything that I might want to investigate here in the windows? There is not a game on this planet Earth that is more designed for me. Oh yeah, we already found this out on accident. My brain... fuck. Dude, my brain keeps thinking that I'm playing the Seance of Blake Manor. I literally keep trying to open drawers and going, do I want to spend a minute doing this? My brain is a hater. Alright, so... Uncle got, baby. Alright, so this is both of these are important rooms to be able to get a lot of... room into. I don't really need the boiler room. I think I'm going to corridor, and I'm going to go deep down the corridor, is what I'm intending on doing. Ron Tinks is literally playing that game right now. It's me, Declan Ward. One sec, I need to respond to my favorite person. Oh, that's kind of an awful one. Shit. Well, we do want this at some point, but I think I am going to get the laboratory here. Is the Blake Manor game scary? Does it have jump scares? No. I really hate scary games. It is not at all jump scary. And I would describe it is as scary as a horror comic book. Alright, let's start experiment setup. New draft a hallway from another hallway. Okay. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, I'm going to do this. What do I need? I feel like I'm going to need more keys. Could also just add more chests to the front, but... I'm just going to do this. We had so many successful experiments the other day. So we're hoping for like a den-like shape. Security, perfect. Perfect room. Literally perfect room. So we're going to do a few things right now. Dude, can I just say that, like... this was, like, one of my favorite moments ever. When I first started playing, is that you can very clearly see its swan song there. And it's actually, like, a different image. And I just think that is beautiful. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First things first, we're going to do an inventory investigation. Great. So the keycard system. So we're going to go to the settings, is we're going to say security level is going to be high. Oops. Power is lost during a blackout. This is another one that I'm not... I'm not entirely sure how to make the entire thing lose power. So now I can work back this way. Try to lockpick. That's okay. Because we have the ability to get more keys. We have the ability to get more keys. We have the ability to get more keys. So I'm really feeling like the goal of this run is to do a 7th rank music room. So I'm actually not going to... of course I'm going to enter it. I have 115 steps. What am I, high? It's even in here. Oh, hold on. Favorite person again. It's Brit, by the way. Who else would I be talking about? Okay. Now, if I can build an electromagnet, we need a compass and a battery for that. I see. You know, much as I would love a vault, I don't really have that much to purchase. I think it has to be an aquarium, right? If we're going for that. Compass. We have the dining room again, so we can take 30 steps back to eat some food and get 30 steps back the other way. So by the way, here's why I want the jackhammer. If you see there, right underneath the grill, there's a thing there. But the other one is... How do I open that one? What does this one mean? These are the files in the archives. I haven't thought too deeply about that, but I suspect it would require an item. Billiard room is helpful. But I've never done a conservatory. What's the trigger again for my thing? Whenever you do a high security thing. You can always go back and get more keys. I want to try this. I like new rooms. Drafting locations, West Wing only. Garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's Chamber. Ah, from south-facing doors. Nice. East Wing only. East Wing Hall, Master Bedroom, do those. Other special cases, Conservatory, only draftable in a corner. Oh, Bookshop, only draftable from a library. What? That is helpful. Ladyship's Chamber, I noticed was always on the left, but it never occurred to me that from south-facing doors. So that would mean if a door is facing down, so I would need to like kind of go up and then push down this way. Show me unlock or bypass a security door. So this is a pretty rare room, huh? Conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity change can be reset in the directory in this room. This. Commonplace. Rooms are the garden variety. Common to be a nuisance, but not rare enough to be elusive. All right, I want the workshop to be very common. Billiard room. I love the billiard room, so that stays. Walk-in closet. I like the walk-in closet. And I can imagine I can make red rooms super rare. Okay. Now, let's hope for a music room. You heard me. Wincing. I don't need to launder anything. Billiard room it is. Now, one of the things that sucks is that we didn't get our chance to drill, because this entire right side is the only place where I believe you can get the... I don't remember what the garden room is that lets you do that. All right, let's solve some billiards, shall we? This is plus 11 is 11. Okay, plus 8 times 2 is 16, minus 13 is 3. So this is 8 divided by 2 is 4, multiplied by 4 is 16, minus 13 is once again 3. So this is 8 plus 20 is 28, divided by 14 is 2, multiplied by 12 is 24, minus 5 is going to be 19. Oh! Gimme the key! The silver key! Now, this kind of stinks, because if I want a chance at the music room, I need to go back to these ones. We don't want a room with many doors there. The den, eh? I've been wanting a den. Showroom, luxury items for sale. I don't actually have enough money for the showroom. I'm going to get the den. And see, it's above all the clocks. There is no room that has all the clocks like this. Now, I'm going to do something very weird. Actual backseat question. How long is an hour in this game? How long is an hour in this game? I'm actually curious. It's roughly 5 minutes, 7.5 minutes. Okay. If you recall, in the 46th room, there were a pair of clocks like this that were both pointed downward at 1:30. I'm going to wait until 1:30. It would not surprise me if this were one of these rooms where this event occurs and the key opens up. This is a very conspicuous looking thing here as well. This is why we don't like spoilers here, because let me tell you, the wait is going to be amazing. So, hey, I am waiting for in-game 1:30 AMA. Any holiday plans? Literally doing as little as possible. I have traveled so much this year. I just literally want to have nothing. Like, truly nothing. I haven't even, like, planned to socialize. What day are we currently on, says Jason Dos. We are currently on day 48. Feeling great. So I think this is, does Tesla still live in South Korea? Yeah, my brother's been in South Korea for 18 years. Has no idea how America works. Doesn't even know how to tip. Yeah, Zachary, we absolutely do still have plans, not just to play a little Command & Conquer. 2026 is the year of RTS, starting with the Soviet campaign in Red Alert 2, followed by Yuri's Revenge. That's what we're doing. Yeah, another one says in a sensory deprivation tank. Yeah, from December 20th till January 5th. I'm not even going to do much. Aaron says, how has been your experience with starting up a game studio? It has been my favorite thing I have ever done professionally. 10 more minutes? 10 more minutes? By the way, I think it was Mizzle who was asking about the disturbance in Day9 TV Town. We don't have any plans to do anything with it yet. It's just a lot of logistics to run. And right now, I'm just so low on mental bandwidth that I'm playing games where I can just stare at a clock for a few minutes, you know. Darth Luke, we're doing an amazing job of remembering things from months ago. Day9 TV 10, yeah, dude, Mildwin, it's good shit. It's a game that we built a while back that is one long interactive adventure game with Twitch chat. Could it be right here? Could it be? Could it be? Okay, 1:30's coming up. Good talk. Good, really good talk. Good chat. All right, that was fun. That was fun. 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 I like games that are fun. Fun games that are fun, I find fun. So, this is kind of a garbo set of things, but I can do this. This will never open. But that's okay. We get a lot of gems here, huh? What can you do? Look at my cool trophy. Look at this. A logical trophy. Okay, so now I need to snaky bake all my way back this way. Did I have more than I thought? May as well. Why is it charging me less? Something's wrong, because I thought the display already computed the sale price. I don't know. You need to speak to my quant. Let's see. I actually might even be able to do the space filling quest, but let's see here. So I'm going to lockpick. I'm going to use a regular key. And we want a room with many doors. I actually don't remember. Which one does the Great Hall open? All right. Damn. Damn. Dang it! Alright, so... So I actually have one more key than it looks like I have. Dang, dang, dang. That's not good. Okay. It is the right one. Ah, dang it. I was pretty sure that's what it was, but I wanted to, like, close my eyes and remain hopeful. Use a regular key for this one. Let's see here. I don't have that many keys. Gymnasium's actually a pretty good one to have here. I mean, look at how many steps I have. And don't forget that I still have this dining room that I can go back to at any point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should I go back and get it? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how much are we going to get? Oh my goodness. My friends, we get +2. Yeah, no. I computed that on the spot. Oh, actually, wait, no, we're going in and out of the bedroom, so those steps miscomputed. I makey a mistakey. So I will go to the north gymnasium door. And it's not what we wanted. What we really wanted is a locked door that we could use our silver key with. Okay, that's actually absolutely fine. Shit. Huh. I don't need to go down yet. I will need to go down eventually. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the pump room. And I also should get 2 keys. Great. Experiment successful. Now, here's my thought. If I can get this music room, but I somehow don't have access to the foundation, I can get to the pump room, drain the water in the front fountain, go down the front fountain to still be able to hit to the underground, loop around, and I can still use my sanctum key. But because I have so many steps, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to head back. I'm actually not going to do the locker room. I think what I'm actually going to do is the showroom. Because I just can't remember what's here. Dude, oh, Lorray. What a treat to see you. Gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. Have to pay the gem cost for floor plans. Opens all normal doors. Ah, interesting. I will use a key. This is the most reasonable one for me to get. Because we can still have a West Wing hall. Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key. The fourth, huh? When I see Key the fourth, is there a king here? Ja'ariana. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Count Isaac Gates. Lord William Baron Thomas Sinclair. Kind of wish I'd found that before I found the Great Hall, you know what I mean? The silver key. Alright, so I'm going to use a regular key. Garage is actually excellent. It's really excellent. I mean, it's both useless. I mean, may as well do this. Power off in the gymnasium means that it doesn't... Yeah. The gymnasium being off means it doesn't actually cost you steps to walk through. That was a weird little side thing that we discovered. Feels good. And now it's all about the pump room. So in a weird way, we actually want this. Oh, dude. So perfect. No! Shit! Alright. Alright. Music room it is. Ah. Secret key to the secret garden, huh? Shit. So if I loop around like that, I can actually get the secret garden key open. I mean, that's something neato. Okay. This... We just might be able to fill everything up. Yeah, this says stone, right? Stones. If we count, I see. What garbage can I make right now? I just literally... If we can get the closet... Hey! I actually got the full... I did the achievement. Full house. Alright, so the last thing that I would love to have... Yeah, this is another thing that I want to remember. Name used desert around the eastern waters, no longer known as the average scale generation. Where did I see this unredacted? The first king, blank, whose name Oris, the greatest burgeoning township where his crown. Granted, the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather. I'm seeing this. Northern storms, wild and untamed. So Arch Aries of storms. Easy. Arch Aries being north and stormy, super easy. Mountainous peak with a yellow flag. Iraja, in the bottom right, has the diamond. A land steeped in tradition. Because let me review in my head. It's tribal, agricultural, and then it goes to the next page. Militaristic, metropolitan, academic. Is it industrial or intellectual? I can never remember. And then it's spiritual and poetic. Yeah, that's Orinda Aries that got replaced with Fen Aries. There's a Raja. This lets know the king of what? King of what? King Desolat's the third, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully the king died. Very next day, the blank Prince Lear, son of Fen, claims the true monarch. I realize I've not... Looking for clues. Because right now, there's the sigils that are underneath in the basement. You know, these that feel like portals to other realms. And I went to open them. I see here. Here are the three Fen Aries, Arch Aries, and Adaja. Let's again stand united as allies. Huh. Spruce and Birch. Yeah, alright. So here we go. I'll lockpick it in. Can I get... No! Alright, well... What do I want to do? Can I... Is there a bishop in any of these things? This is the king. This is the queen. Maybe we can just change this up. Give me that. So this is one of the safes that I'm not sure about. What does this say? Oh. Didn't there used to be a queen there? Oh, there's the queen. Great. So let's see, we have a queen. We have queen, we have king, we have... this is the knight, this is the rook. Den always has a pawn. I have no idea if any of these other rooms have a bishop. I know there's a bishop in the chapel. We didn't get the battery. That's okay, this was still a good run. This safe, though. Is there any other clue that I could look at here? Black queen on d8. Day 8, maybe? Do we see anything that hints to a month in here anywhere? Man, that feels very satisfying to have filled the whole damn room. What do we think could possibly be... You know what? I'm just going to call it a day. Is that actually what we want to do? I don't think there's anything else that I can try to do. It's a bit stinky, but, you know, it's all right. Well, we got an achievement done, so that feels pretty good. 91 steps remaining. That feels good. Hey, look, it's a garden shopping center. And we got to see the conservatory. That's cool. Dun, dun. 49 for day 9. 49, that's a good number. It's a good number. So... still have the same goals as before. I'd like to potentially re-enter into room 46 if the opportunity presents itself. That would be neat. But we have about 5 notable goals that we're trying to do. Number 1 is the class. Number 2 is the den, which involves getting the electromagnet created, which is a compass plus a battery. The next goal is being able to get the, what's it called? The jackhammer made so we can drill in to stuff. There is another goal, which is I kind of want to get the car and the garage and send it out. Something about that's making me suspicious of this 6th key. And I had oh yeah, the freezer. I want the freezer with the boiler room and the furnace to get activated. But really, I'm all about the classroom. Schoolhouse! Day 9! And of course, we are doing blueprints. All week this week. All week next week. All week until I'm done. Until I've all tuckered out. Who's in the room for a parlor game? What's this? What's this? Yes, I'd like 1 battery, please. Thank you. Because now if I get the compass, I can investigate my den theory. But really a parlor is an ideal one. We need to have a lot of gems for drafting classrooms. But I want to be a little careful about my drafting patterns because I often just get the classroom when I see it because I'm excited to advance in the classrooms. This box and the blue box are both false. An interesting one. Okay. This statement is of no help at all. Right away I get annoyed because that's a subjective statement. The gems are in the black box. Let's try this. The gems are in the black box. If this is true, This box and the blue box are both false. We should hit a contradiction, right? So if this is true, the gems are in the black box. Wait a minute, I did it wrong. The gems are in the black box. Suppose this is true. Now let's assume that this is true. This box and the blue box are both false. That's immediately a contradiction. So let's assume this is false. This box and the blue box are both false. No contradiction lives there. So that would mean that this is a false one and this is a true one. Statement is of no help at all. It's true, it's false, doesn't matter. It would be in this one. Okay. Now let's assume this is false. The gems are in the black box. That's false. This box and the blue box are both false. If that's true, again, we have a contradiction. So if that's false, then this has to be true, which leads to a contradiction, which means it has to be that this is true. Oh, wait, did it say they're in the black box? Oh, my God, that was close. Woo! Woo! Workshop is what we want. That's really good. This gets us a step closer to our den goal. But more importantly, it drives us deeper into open space. I think there's generally an object here. No way, we have a broken lever in here? We have a broken lever in here? That's insanely sick. That's so good. Yeah, I mean, I knew that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking 100%ing this. So, like, if we get the battery pack, can that even be combined with this? No. So now if we get the compass, or if we get the shovel, we can make the jackhammer. So, how do I want to do this? I think curling this way seems like a reasonable option. Are you immediately quitting and uninstalling if you lose a parlor game? I'm going to be real fucking upset. I'm literally going to puke. Den, huh? I'm going to redraw. Storeroom is better, but I still think I am going to redraw. Something that's facing right. Yeah. Nook is good. Nook is good. Now, do I work my way back here and then go this way? Or do I proceed at the Nook? I think I'm going to proceed at the Nook. Because, hey, look at that. Okay, now this is an interesting situation to be in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go through this. Commissary, you say? Chapel might not be bad. Commissary, I actually think, is a good one for us. Because we can get the shovel. We can maybe get a compass. We have the shovel. So now we can make a jackhammer. So now we have the goal of... We need to go to the west. Okay. No, my little heart's going up. Because if we can get that specific green room there... I'm going to do the passageway. I think it's a better bet. No security doors here. Low on keys. Okay. Any other items of interest in here? I don't even know where items show up in this room. So this is a little bit of a weird situation. I'm going to go all the way back down to the entrance hall. I actually want to collect more resources, and it's easier to do so on the lower ranks. All right. That is so bad. All right. Hope there's some good on these keys. That's pretty excellent. All right. So let me return to my sixth key theory. Here's my sixth key theory. It's really easy to navigate when there's really only one literal path to go anywhere. Not the most helpful. The most helpful. We'll need more gems. But here's what's interesting to me, is it says the drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. Small garage on the south end, Trinsdale. Goods are already secure in the trunk, so just unload it and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Oh, they're already in the trunk. Oh my god. It's not in a station. It's not here. Ah, farts. Alright. A cloth room? Perfect. A den. But the classroom's going to be a better shape for us. We're still very hungry for more gems. Heracles says my wife isn't a huge gamer and she has anxiety, and she's been playing this game nonstop, and I love how much joy she's been getting out of it. It's been such a nice escape for her. Now I need to figure out other games like this that she can play when she's finally beat everything. Ooh, Hero Klutz. I would recommend The Seance of Blake Manor. That's a good one. Is she a fan of just puzzle games in general? Because, I mean, I feel like what's interesting about this is that my favorite thing in this game is the management of this up here. Management of this is amazing. Part of me wants to do the pantry. Part of me wants to just keep redrawing. Den is good. Den is good. Okay, that's fine. Observatory, hell yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to open this, and then I'm actually now going to use a key on this. I mean, wish I hadn't done that. Okay, let me just recommend to you 5 games that your wife might like so I can get that off my head. Case of the Golden Idol and Rise of the Golden Idol. Excellent games. The Root Trees Are Dead, made by one of our very own viewers, Super Odan, who's an absolute legend. Incredibly good game. Root Trees Are Dead. Both of them are very, like, fill-in-the-blank deductive reasoning type puzzles. Third one would be Riven. It just got a remaster. This is a little bit more of an exploratory puzzle game. The Witness. This is very much so a deductive reasoning puzzly game. Right? I put that in there. Now there's a last one. that I'm going to recommend that's a little bit old school, but it's one of my favorites. Deadly Rooms of Death. When you get it, it has lots of scenarios. Each is like a little campaign. Deadly Rooms of Death. You might find it as D-R-O-D, D-Rod. The first scenario that she should play is King Dugan's Dungeon. So, do I get this and give myself another room but lose a gem? Do I do this and get myself better items and gain a gem? I think I'm going to do the lose a gem because I have the observatory right there. I really should have gone in here first. I feel so dumb now. Oh, diamonds! Diamonds are forever! So, let's go out the drawing room. Or do I want to go this way? Yeah, I think there's more opportunities for some weird back work. Yeah, I think a classroom's fine here. Weirdly, I think Deadly Rooms of Death is potentially one that you will find even more satisfying compared to Blueprints. Or satisfying in the same way the Blueprints is. The Great Tress. Ore Sphere in the Third Era. Yeah, the Great Flags of Costa Rica. The South Key, huh? Wait. I didn't actually check these filing cabinets. I didn't even see them. And this is where... Yes, this is Costa Rica, this is Morajai, that's right. This is Vera, this is right. These two are swapped. This is Nuance, this is Eraja. This is Fen Aries. Arch Aries. Do I have it? Do I have it? Shovel, broken lever, battery pack. Oh my god. We have the workshop back there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do I get back there? I get back there this way. Assemble. Okay. Okay, but that's not why we want it. That's not why we want it. Oh, wait, am I going backwards? No, I'm going forwards. Running low on steps. Do not give a feck. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go into the patio. Yes. Oh, please tell me this theory's true. Please tell me my theory's true. I'm just a little guy with this little theory. And you know what? Look at my extreme patience. I'm not even going to test it out first. First, just going to go over to this dirt and start jackhammering. Shit. Okay. What? But X marks the spot. It's right fucking there. Oh! And I have the coat check to be able to coat check it too? Fuck yes. I knew that I just needed to keep clicking. I'm broke. That would be helpful. But what do I think? So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 steps, huh? Chapel's fine. Okay. Classroom pointing to the left would be fantastic. So, I've been in here. Give me this. Pretty sure that this is not it. Okay, wait. You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Wow. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost diamond to draft. Corn and acorn. Robot root. Clever. Apple? 2? Oh, it's a tooth. I see. I was like, an apple and 2, man. Josh is a fucking idiot. But tooth is pretty good. Tooth is pretty good. Oh, it's so funny. God, Josh is just as dumb as it gets, man. Just like absolutely, it's like just talking to a bag of hammers. It's just absolutely useless. All right, let's redraw this. Classroom into a classroom? That's not good. Passageway is good. Passageway is pretty good. Did I eat that apple? Okay. Music room. We still have that option. What special keys are just the secret garden key? Okay, that only works on a west-facing door. Servants' quarters. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay. Okay, we could get a music room. Okay. Doesn't really help us. Fuck! What? Oh my god. Garbage. What the hell, man? What the whole hell? Oh, what is this? Okay, this is oh my god, there's a next slide. Okay, dice, a little bit helpful. I'm out of gems though. Shit. God, I'm out of gems. Ah! Hey, king atop his throne, huh? And you can see the pentagon in the stained glass, the emblem of Fen Ares. Looks like they're destroying the railways. So I assume rail transport was therefore what was used in Orinda Ares, which is important for understanding what the lines mean. Yeah, this society seems militaristic as fuck. It's the capital of what I believe is actually just Fen. Okay. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? It was Prince Learson. I know that, so this is wrong. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Well, Oris was one. How many sons did the fourth king of Orinda have? How did the War of the Fifth Era last? 6 years, 12 years, 22 years, the entire era. Rome did not ally with Fen Ares during the war. There's nuance. I assume. I don't remember. Which flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The black flag, I assume. Two of them are wrong. So they all got 4 out of 6 correct, huh? Oh, yes, one of these. So 4 of these are correct. 2 are not. So let's look at which 2. There has to be a minimum of 2 that overlap between any pair. Minimum of 2 that overlap. So which 2 overlap here? Black Flag and Raja both. Different third, 60 and 6. 2. It's so funny. I just read this book in the library. So what I'm going to do is use this guy as my control point. So Black Flag, Iraja. Black Flag, Iraja. These both match. Now you might say to yourself, well, what if both of those are wrong answers? And they shouldn't match. What if they're both incorrect answers? Then that would mean that the other 4 need to be correct for both of them. And those don't match. Are there any others that overlap? Black Flag Iraja? Desolat's Oris 2 entire. So these are the only 2 that match. So that means that we know for a fact that these have to be correct. They have to be correct. I don't think there's a single other way that that can mathematically make sense. What? Did my audio die? Nope, just the music stopped. Oh my god, the music just stopped. Oh my god, I freaked out. I think I believe that this statement is correct. I don't actually have a strong statement here, but if there are 2 that overlap and then the other 4 don't, by definition, the overlapping 2 have to be 2 of the correct ones if they're 4 out of 6. Not by definition, but by like deduction. I believe that has to be correct. I'm trying to envision any other way in which that's... Because if one of these is wrong, then it means 3 of the other 4 have to be correct, and there is that's the answer. If this and this, first of all, assume that they are both false. That would, or both answered incorrectly. That would make all of these true. But these, therefore, would need to match identically to this. So it cannot be the fact that both of these are false. What if one of these is false and the other is true? It means of these other 3, it is impossible to have 3 overlap each other. Or if one of these is correct, it means that 3 of these 4 also need to be correct, which would mean there must be another matching answer in the other sheet. So we know that Eraja is the realm that did not ally with Feneris, and Black Flag is the one that can't be flown. Because that's the only 2 that match. They differ among the other 4s, and mathematically, that means that that has to be the case. Okay, great. We figured it out. What about this one? This is Black Flag. Okay, so this is right, and this is wrong. Okay, so let's look at these top 4 among these 2 and figure out what's up. Yeah, the music just bailed. So Teskin, Reddington, 222. Deslets, Oris, 2, the entire era. So that means of these, 3 are correct. This is right, this is wrong, and 3 of these are correct. So this is 3 out of 4 are correct. 3 out of 4. This is 2 out of 4. This is 2 out of 4. Okay, so if this is 3 out of 4, let's look at where they are similar. 3 out of 4 compared to 2 out of 4, there has to be an overlap. There just literally must be. The overlap is 2. This is the entire era. This is 22 years. This says Oris. This says Reddington. This says General Teskin. This is Deslets IV. Sorry, this is Teskin. This is Deslets IV. So therefore, we know for a fact that 2 is correct. So it's 2, Eraja, and Black Flag. These are the ones that are, these are correct statements. 2, Eraja, Black Flag. We know that for a fact. Now let's compare this. 3 of these 4 top ones are correct. 2 of these 4 top ones are correct. So let's look at which ones match, because there must be an overlap. Teskin, Reddington. Well, this is wrong, actually. So this is, I'm sorry, let's do this again. This is 2 out of these 3 are correct, because we know that this is wrong. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Oh, they perfectly overlap. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Oh, that's a brutal. All right. So Noah W was wrong in the same way as Cole Forja was wrong on these ones. So this is correct, correct, incorrect. So 2 out of these 3 need to be correct. Okay? So the ones that we have not compared, so if this is right, and this is right, then 1 out of these 3 is correct. So it's 2, Raja, Black Flag. He got all these. So 1 is correct and the other are wrong. Okay. Oh, I need a minute to catch my brain, to catch my thoughts. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to review my statements. If we look at these two overlap with these two. That's how we concluded that a Raja and Black Flag must mathematically be correct. I shouldn't say mathematically, just deductively, they must be correct. Because 2 out of 4 are correct and 2 out of 4 are wrong of these top 4, we can then compare it to this, which we know has 3 out of 4 of these are correct. 3 out of 4 of these are correct. Therefore, we need to ask which one overlaps here and here, and the answer is 2. The overlapping one has to be correct, because if the overlapping one was wrong, then they would therefore need to match in 2 out of the other 3. That's the statement that we need to go for. 2 out of these 3 would need to match 2 out of these 3. So we know that this is 2. I hate not having music. It's weirdly, it like makes it more difficult for me. So this means correct, incorrect, correct. 2 out of these 3 is correct. Two out of these 3 is correct. No, 1 out of these 3 is correct. I said that wrong because this one's off. 1 out of these 3 is correct. 2 out of these 3 is correct. And they have no overlap, right? Desolates, Oris, entire war. Teskin, Reddington, 22 years. Now let's consider these 2. Correct, correct, correct. 1 out of these 3. That's not helpful to look at. Let's look at this one. So we know that this is wrong, this is right, and this is right. Therefore, 2 out of these 3 need to be correct. So now we can say we're going to compare this one to the last one. 2 of Teskin, Reddington, 22 years. There must be an overlap of these remaining 2 out of 3 compared to 2 out of 3. So let's look at this. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Oh. They overlap in the same way. All right, well, where is it different? So here's what I think. Who's the crown first ruler of Fen Aries? General Teskin. Right. 2 of these have to be wrong. Hey, we got music back. Hey, I looked at chat and you just got sprayed. That's incredible. Yeah, because I was pretty sure that the prince got crowned the king, right? From the book. Oh, shit, there's another piece of paper over here. All right, well, that's going to make things a hell of a lot easier. 3 out of 6. Black Flag is correct. Raja is wrong. 12 years is wrong. Or not 12 years, no, that's 2. I think this is right. Wrong, right. Wrong, right. Black Flag is correct. This is 1. This is 1 and 1, so we're again back to 2 out of 4. Oh my god, this is... Let's do some deduce. So do we think it's 2? I think we do. So this is yes, yes, no. 1 out of these 3 is correct. Pearson or is 12. I should remember that so I can go over here. Pearson or is 12. Okay, so this guy got 1 out of 3 correct. The other one got 1 out of 3 correct. Damn, I need to use a restroom. My bad. Where are we even in this map? I can't believe the music room didn't have the key in it, though. I'm just so annoyed. Okay, so to review, our cherry's black flag, 4 out of 6. Or excuse me. Raja black flag on 2 of these. Just has to be an overlap. Just has to exist. Similarly, we looked at this. This means that this is wrong, so this is 3 out of 4. And 2 out of 4. So if any of them overlap, it has to be mutually correct. Let me just review that one more time. Because this is... That would make the other 1 out of 3 correct. This is wrong, this is right. This is 3 out of 4. What if I said this was wrong? Then these 3 all have to be spot on. I think I maybe did this incorrectly. So Iraja and Black Flag, I'm 100% confident in. Yeah, I realized I was messing up my deduction a little bit because of the fact that I didn't realize there was a 4th page. So Iraja and Black Flag, these have an overlap with 4 completely disjointed things at the top. With 4 completely disjointed and 2 that match, the only way that that can work is if there is an overlap of correctness. So now this means that this is two out of these 4 are correct. Because this is wrong, 3 out of these 4 are correct. Now, let me just stop right there. They both have 2. What if this is also incorrect? That would mean all 3 of these would need to be right if this were the incorrect answer. And if this were the incorrect answer too, correct, correct, incorrect, then it means 2 out of these 3 would need to be correct, which is a contradiction because none of these have any overlap with any of these. So therefore 2 must be correct. Great. So 2 is the correct statement. Now, so this is right. So this is a 1 out of 3 of Desolat's Aurus entire area. This is a 1 out of 3. Right, wrong, right. So this is 2 out of 3 of these are correct. We're looking for another 2 out of 3. This is wrong. Right, right. 2 out of these 3 are correct. But don't they exactly match? Teskin, Reddington, 22. Teskin, Reddington, 22. Okay, so we don't get anything valuable here. So this is where we now need this one. So now we say that this is correct. This is correct. This is wrong. Correct, correct, wrong. So now we have 1 out of 3 here. 1 out of Learson Oris 12 years is right. And also 1 out of Desolet's Oris entire era is right. And 2 of Teskin Reddington 22 is right. So I think it's actually Teskin Oris 2 22 Iraja Black Flag. Let's actually grade it against this. So this would be yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, yes. All right, Teskin, Oris, 2, 22, Iraja Black Flag. Yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes. Wrong, correct, correct, wrong, correct, correct. This is Teskin, so this is wrong. This is Oris. All right, let me just do the correct. So this is General Teskin. That's the first crowned ruler. So this is wrong. Oris is right. 2 is right. 12 years is wrong. Archers is wrong. Black Flag is correct. Okay, I got it. So the first person who was crowned ruler of Fen Ares is General Teskin. Let's see if I can actually see that in the slide. How many sons did the 4th king of Arindia have? 2. That rings a bell from the book. The eldest. There's 3 kids, right? Broke it into 3 regions. How did the War of the 5th Era last? It was 22 years. Easy, there's a lot of 2s to remember. Which one did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? Iraja. That surprises me. Given that they share a border. What a weird thing to say about a fictional mythology. But I thought it, so I'm going to say it. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? The black flag, because the black keyhole shape was formerly the color of Arindia. Of Orinda Ares. The one thing I'm curious about is what if it is Reddington and it is not... it's Reddington and 12. Wrong, wrong, right, right, wrong, right. Right, 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 wrong, right, wrong, right. Huh. Be wrong, wrong, wrong. Ah, that's where the contradiction is. It's on this one. Because these 3 are right, and if it's not Oris, if it's Reddington instead, if it's Reddington in 12, it doesn't work, because this is wrong, it's General Teskin. So this is wrong, this is right, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is right. Okay. Figured it out. See, now I don't have to write it down. It's just locked inside my brain. Locked inside my brain. Let's get that music going again. Oh, was the prince was killed? Maybe is what happened? Is that Prince Learson? Yeah, look at this beard-ass loser. Coronation of the general who has won. Okay. What in the hell am I even doing in this game? Okay. Okay. I literally need gems really badly. We already have done a parlor. What else could we do? So we only have the passageway to go through. And I just really want more. I'm going to redraw a bunch of times. Boudoir gives a gem. Is there anything that I have that gives 2 gems? Billiard room. I think now I just need to do something that gives me gems. Yes! Okay, good. For some reason I have a faint memory of someone saying that there's some special shit in the wine cellar. But that's fine. I'm happy to let my memory just lie. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Lockpicking is good. We do have some redraws. I'm going to do it. Kind of thinking I want to coat check stuff. What do I have in my inventory? File cabinet key. I completely forgot about the file cabinet key. Holy. I'm going to re-roll again, because we do have an out here with the drawing room. I am going to do the classroom. Objects on desks? Okay. 3 squared is 9. 3 squared minus 5 is 4. 7. What is this operation? This isn't algebra. This looks a lot more like calculus. Okay, let's figure out what these symbols mean. So I'm pretty sure this is 3 squared. It's 9 out of 12. This is 3 squared, which I would assume is 9. 9 minus 5 is 4. 7. Oh, and there's a diamond now. I'm rather confused as to what these shapes could mean. I don't even quite have working theories yet. Don't square till you're there. Oh, so this would be like 7 minus 5, and then you square it? Okay. Branson. How many are there? There's 3 pages? Yeah, so this is like 3 squared. So I assume this is 9. 3 squared minus 5 is 4. 7 minus 5 is 2. Squared is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Squared is 36, is what I would assume. I see. This is a new room. This is a new room. But it's these ones that I'm unsure of what they mean. These ones. So let's look at our most talented fucker. 9 out of 12. 8 out of 12. 7 out of 12. All right. Let's do it again. All right. So what I would assume is that this is 3 squared 9. That's your 1 point. 3 squared is 9. Minus 5 is 4. That's good. 7 minus 5 is 2 squared is 4. That's correct. 3 times 2 is going to be 6 squared is 36. This is 4 in a row. So this would be 2. We'd square it, we'd get 4. We'd multiply it by 1, and then we'd square it to get 16. So these are all killer so far. But now let's look at this. This is plus 5. We're then going to take 5, we're going to multiply it by 2. That's 10, oftentimes. So 5 times 2 is 10, squared is 100. We're then going to add 5 to that, so that's 105. Now yellow means subtraction, so 105 minus 95, that's 10. 10 squared is 100. So this one is wrong. Fuck this one up. What an idiot, Zach. So this being square root is what currently makes sense to me. So 16 square root is 4, so that's good. 12 square rooted. Ah! I'm just going to say this is wrong. All right. 30 minus 5 is 25 square rooted. I would say it's 5. So I would say that this is wrong and this is wrong. So if this is right, this means round to the nearest whole number. This is round to the nearest 10. This is round to probably the nearest 100. So that would be 100. Don't square until you're there. That's weird. So if this is 100 minus this, then you'd be at like 41. 41.4. So then you round it to the nearest 1, so that would be 41. So this is wrong. Right. Right. I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong. And I think this is also wrong. Okay, it's the diamonds that I don't think I understand right now. What the fuck? Does this mean reverse the numbers? Are we fucking serious? This means you switch the numbers around? That makes a hell of a lot more sense. Okay, wait. So this is switching the numbers around at 61, so that would be wrong. Switching these around, this is 21 minus 2, so this is wrong. 30 minus 5 is 25. Switch it, so that's like correct. So this would be wrong, wrong, right. Wrong, wrong, right. And then this is wrong. And then all of these are right? What the fuck? So here's what I think this means. You don't square until you get to the term. This, I think you don't do the reversal until you get to the term. So I think it's 30 minus 5, switched is 52. But the circles, I think this is a little different, because if this is round to the nearest one digit, 22 is correct. If this is round to the nearest 10, and this is 20. But when I look at these, is it 59.6, do the operation, then do the subtraction, then do the operation again? Because that would be kind of like, don't square until you're there. Don't round until you're down to round. So I'm thinking, like, here's what makes sense to me. If this is round this to the nearest 3 digits, then this would be 59.6 gets rounded up to 100. And then this gets rounded to the nearest 1 digit, which would be to 60. 100 minus 60 is 40. That makes sense to me. Oh, I actually messed something up. I just did my math wrong. Because if you do make this 100, and then you subtract 59.6, that's 40.4, which then gets rounded down to 40. Never mind. This is right. This is right. This is right. I can't believe that this is right, but this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Great. So now I should be able to do this all. So this is 9, so this is correct. This is 4, this is correct. This is wrong, because this should be 4, right? 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 squared is 4. This is 636. This is correct. You know, I'm going to count what's wrong since there's a smaller amount that's wrong. This is wrong. This one is correct. This is 2 squared is 4 times 1 is 4 squared is that. That's correct. I already knew this is 100. That's correct. I can't fucking believe it, but this is correct. That's insane to me. It's 21 minus 2. Oh my God, that's correct. This is insane to me. But this is wrong as hell. This is like as wrong as a child can be. This is the wrongest that I've ever seen a kid be. It's actually crazy to me. This is incorrect because these two are incorrect because they're switched. This should be 22. This should be... Okay, so Branson. All right, I get what the symbols mean now. Same thing here. This is right. This is right. Wait, did that one also say 4? Yeah. Correct, correct. 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 Incorrect. Totally wrong. Psychotically wrong. Correct, 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 correct. Great. And then I can go over to this absolute clown-ass kid over here. Nice. Deduced it. This is right. This is right. This is just crazy. What are you doing, Sandra? 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 squared is not 44. It's 4, you clown. This is wrong. 2 squared times 1 squared. That's right. Wait. This one also say 4? Am I crazy? 2 squared. Oh, I see. No. This is wrong. 2 squared is 4 times 1 squared again. This is wrong. 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 Totally wrong. So that's 4 wrongs. Can't believe this is right. Can't believe this is right. Can't believe this is right. That's correct. This is correct, and this is wrong. There it is. This is the one that messed me up. All right, I understand the symbols now. Woo! All right, I'm ready to graduate from middle school. I think what happens is I went into the music room, and that triggered a lot of weirdness. I also want to be a little careful with my steps because I want to make sure that I can still make it back to coat check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're a little closer here. We're just hoping to get to class. I think a dining room is actually good for us here. I haven't had my trophy room, man. This feels good. Did I not have my trophy room? Oh, that's right. I never picked it. Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my God, I can't wait to finish school. Please be a classroom. God, I want to go to 8th grade so badly. Oh, do I have a key card? I have a key card! I'm going to do the foundation, because this just gives me more access to rooms. Classroom! Learn at Ajan. Ajlor? Nevdao? Olgo? Okay, I might literally need to use the restroom. Alright. Can't hold it anymore. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, I went as fast as I can. Oh my god. Alright, let's see here. Aj is first, suffix ja last. Ma small, am large. I mean, I am. OV toward, VO away. Nev, new start of, ven, old the end of. El, me, le. Paired with a verb. Earlier, Rajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs comprise almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Lower word hue, tre. Yate for gate, lun for water. Hey, day for day, nay for night, are for future. Hello, can you teach me a new word? Are there other instructions around here? Okay. God, I want, dude. Joni says, hope there's a test for Day9 to do. Dude, let me tell you, like, adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. I don't know a better way to get knowledge. Ajma, Nev, L. Okay. Okay, so it's these words. Lore is word, that's easy. Hue is house. Trey is tree. Yate is gate. Loon is water, because loon and the moon interacts with tides. That's how I remember that. Dow, day. Nay, night. It's fine. Are being future is a weird one. Let's see here. So, let's see. Aj, what does aj mean? First, ja is last, ma small, am large. Nev means new, ven means old, el means I, le means like a lack of me. There was one in the middle. Of means going to something, vo means going away from something. So then there's... How many words did I just learn on the main board? Lore is word, hue is house. Then there was something. Yate is gate. Loon is water. Dao is day. Nay is night. And are is future. What was the third one? Oh, tre is tree. Okay. Yeah. So, let me think about how I would write these. So hello is like, hello, can you teach me a new word? So I don't know what hello, but teach. So teach me would be something like el teach, and new word would be nevlor. The large house, so large house would be Amhu of East, Amhouse of East. I will swim at dawn. I'm missing some vocabulary words, but I'll figure it out. Ajlor. So Ajlor's first word. Ul teach. What? What's ul? Where are these words? Wait, hold on. Am I missing a book or some shit? This can't be it, man. What? Come on. I mean, I know it's in the archives. New day. What's ul mean? Ul and lu. I mean, I guess we're just going to learn, huh? Huam ovet. So east, towards the east. Huam, large house? No. This is, Oh, Hugh. Oh, Hugh am. Oh, I see. Wait, does it go at the end of the words? There. Oh, it's a prefix and a suffix. Oh, I didn't even see prefix and suffix at the top. Yeah, so this is large house. So this is Huam. And if it was a small house, it would be Mahu. Ovet, towards the east. So this is to the east. Of is towards? Yeah, towards the east. So this is right. Swim at dawn. El swim. Right. Okay, so it's just literally swim. Great. Ajdao, at dawn. So this is new day. Oh, I see dawn, new day. Right. I won't read at night. So this would be read le. Read le nai. So this one is wrong. This, as far as I can tell, is right. This, as far as I can tell, is right. The branches of the tree are old. Tre ven ven. This might be wrong. The trunk of the tree is small. Ma nev tre. So this is ma is small. Nev is new, or like the start of. Tray. It's a small start of tree. Wow. Holy. Oh, I see why it's ven. Because it's... So this is tre ven. This is the tree's ends, which are the branches, are old ven. So this is right. Manav tre is right. This is wrong. Elswim ajdao makes sense to me. Hiwamovet. Okay. What's ul teach? Ajlor. So ajlor would be new word. Ul teach, I assume L is me. Ul teach is you. Ajlor is the one that I don't know. Ul teach. Nevlor makes sense. That's a new word, right? Can you teach? Yeah, let's look at some other ones. Ajlor, Nevlor. Ven acceptable. Yep. So man nev tre is right. This is right. Read lanai. Yep. El swim nevdao. So this is right. This is right. This is right. This is right. Hu amovet. This is right. So this is wrong. Ajlor, Nevlor. Reminds me of my friend Oswald that Enswald. Ajlor, Nevlor. All right, sure. So that's actually correct. So is Ajlor hello? I assume it's hello. So Ajlor, ul teach. So ul is you. Teachal would be I'll teach. Without you? What? A lack of myself. So this would be like a lack of you. So it'd be like negation. Okay. New word. So Ajlor is like hello. Ul teach. Can you teach me a new word? So this is right. Hiwam. Is this correct? House that's large. Yep. Of et east. This is right. El swim. Yep, this is right. This is right. Tre branchven. No, this is tre venben. Tre matrank. Yeah, these are wrong. But all these are correct. Holy shit. Can you read what it says at the bottom? Oh. You should remember the Arajan terms for these. Ajlor is hello. This would be like, are you going? Good day. Or Nevdao, dawn. I see. So that's it? There's 8 of these. There's 5 of these. And then there's ul. So it's Ja and Aj. Aj is first, Ja is last. So Iraja might stand for last era. What are the names of them? There's Arch Aries. I don't recognize anything in there. Orinda Aries. Raja. Nuance Vera. Mora Jai. Korarika. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, so if I do this, this is Ajlor, which for some reason new word, or first word. Hello, can you teach me? I'll teach a new word. Nevlor. The large house. It's Hugh M. Hugh is house. M is large. Towards the east, Ovet. I will swim at dawn. It's just El Swim Nevdau. I won't read at night. Read le. Nai. Yes, Dao and Nai. Branches of the tree are old. So tre nev. The end of the tree is old. The trunk of the tree is small, so they need to put it at the front. So since the trunk, it's the trunk of the tree, so that's why you would say that it's the nev tre, and then why small would be at front, so it's ma nev tre. Okay. How do you say Day9 in Arajan? You just scream Day9 in every language, and it's always correct. So we have 39 steps left. We're going to go ahead and put the file cabinet key way back into the thing. And I did it. I think I completed school. Ivory dice. Yo, this jackhammer is insane. Coin bird. It's a weird run. All right. All right, let's go back to the code check then. What's our path? Let's go through the library. That was fun. And holy shit, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I love that. Where's the other one that shows my highest grade completed? $30. What the hell is this? What? What? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Shit. Fuck. Oh my god. I want to get that key. Is there any way to get a key? Alright, I have an idea. Going back to the commissary. I believe that they did not have a key. I think I just bought out all their gems. Shit, this is risk, but I'm going to go in here and just see if there's any keys that I just didn't grab from the stupid table. Alright, whatever. Wasted 2 steps. That's fine. I'm thinking. Okay. I have one idea remaining. And that idea includes being a little careful as I go back through these classrooms to make sure that I didn't just leave something on the desk, because I didn't even realize you could have things on the desk until I accidentally saw a hall pass. So I've not been thorough in looking. Okay, here's my wild idea. If there's dirt in the classroom that I can dig up, maybe I can find a key in there. Oh, fuck. Are there any more digging spots? I don't think so. Ah! Ah! Is there anywhere where I can get money? Can I sell things? There's one other thing that I can potentially do. Now, obviously, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the cabinet key. Now, the other potential option is that I just missed something in one of my not first classrooms, because I've already checked those. But I kind of walked into these rooms, looked around, and walked right through. Keys, any coins? Keys, any coins, any lock boxes that I can sledge open? 6 steps left. Any keys, any coins? Well, losing a coin, maybe finding a coin. 3 steps left. Damn. That's our stream for the day. This academic manner, if I had one key left. But now we have 2 thrilling goals. One is to do the classroom run again. And take the final exam. General was the first one to... General Taskin, or whatever his name is. What was the second question? Oh, there's a general task in what's named after a historical figure? Oris. How many male sons did the fourth king of Arindia had? He had 2. And the war lasted 22 years. Iraja didn't ally with Venaries, and the Black Flag is now barred from being flown at full mast. Dardaron says, "Run, Ven." Yeah, tomorrow will be we'll do some Nev runs tomorrow evening. Scavengers immersion is the best way to learn a new language. Starting tomorrow, let's do full streams in Irajan. Oh, cannot wait. Day 50. I will see you on the morrow, darlings. Blueprints is on the schedule for quite some time. I can't wait. Can't wait.